Hi there, I'm Mordy Oberstein, head of SEO branding at Wix, and I'm excited to be over the edge with you. 500 episodes of Edge of the Web. That's amazing. And we're talking about mishaps, mistakes. I don't know where to start. We can talk about the mishap of joining a weekly news podcast with a self-absorbed host every week. Cough, cough, wink, wink. I could talk about the time that I accidentally was showing a demo of a site to someone and I de-indexed the page for like 6 months because there was a whole issue with Google recalling sites at the time. So there was that. I think the one I do want to talk about most, though, is when I had a whole list of SEO recommendations for a client and they said, hey, we have other considerations outside of SEO. What are you doing? And that's where I kind of learned, hey, think about SEO a little bit more holistically. So what happened was I had a whole list of, I'm going to do this to your website. What do you think? And they were like, well, yeah, but I want to do all of these things also because it's important for my CRO, or it's important for more importantly for them, it was more important to their branding that they were trying to execute. Their photography website, it was a whole to do. And they're trying to rebrand, and I had all these things I thought they should do, and they thought, no, I need to do this because of the branding. And it was a big back and forth about, and I wasn't successful with it. I'll be honest with you. I should have let go a little bit and picked my battles a little bit better. And I think over time, what would have happened was we would have implemented some of the initial things that I wanted to do. And then over time, the rest of the things that I wanted to do, once they felt comfortable with where they wanted to go, what they were doing around their branding, once that was a little more settled in, I think I could have been more successful with some of the more, I guess, controversial items on my list of things to do. But I didn't. I said, oh, like this is SEO. We should do this, and then you're gonna get organic traffic like this. Like, yeah, well, right now I'm pulling in most of my traffic from socials, and what you're doing is contrary to the branding that I want to be doing on social. So I don't think that makes any sense. And I was like, no, but organic traffic. It makes sense to take things slowly with a client. It makes sense to consider their larger branding efforts. It also makes sense to consider their branding as part of your SEO, which I know might sound a little bit silly to some people, but I kind of like doing that now. This kind of taught me that, like, consider the larger branding effort as part of your SEO strategy. I can go on and forever about this, but that's my general advice. That was the general mishap that I did, and I pushed too hard because I'm a stubborn SOB. Anyway, 500 episodes. Congrats again, and see you around soon. Wink, wink, Aaron.